mean, the reality in life is people want what's best for you, but they never really want you to do better than themselves. When people are meeting online, there's three versions, right? There's a version of yourself, there's a version that you think people want of you, and there's a version that you're crafting for the person you're speaking to, which is quite dangerous. There's always the intention of what can I get out of this person, which in my opinion is short-lived.
Did something happen in your life that led to this profound learning?
Everyone experiences trauma.
Yeah.
And trauma's probably a good thing. At a young age was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. For me, I found as a human I was stripped right back, and my perspective on life drastically changed, and I realised what was important.
Emilio is founder of the Sydney Run Club, manages businesses, investments, has overcome a lot of hardships in his life.
We host over 1,000 to 2,000 people a week. 2.5 years later, 65,000 members strong. 2 runs with 10 pop-up locations. All about to host weekly runs in Melbourne and Gold Coast shortly. We're doing a world tour coming up.
Emilio, my brother.
Parmeet, my brother.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's an honor to do this with you, with this incredible background. You gotta have a moment for this. It's how beautiful. For anyone who doesn't know, Emilio is founder of the Sydney Run Club, manages businesses, investments, has overcome a lot of hardships in his life, and just a great guy overall. And I'm just so glad to be friends with you and have this relationship with you. But also I want to share all the gems of wisdom that you have with the community and the audience that we have at podcast. So let's start with the Run Club, bro. It's become a cultural phenomenon, like hundreds and thousands of people showing up twice a week, every week, 5 a.m. Like, what's going on? Like, how did this start? It's so interesting.
Thank you, man. It's as of late, I mean, the boys know how to pinch me a moment. I mean, you're right. It's become a bit of a community that has outgrown what we used to look at as a run club. I mean, how it started was 5 really good mates. Shout out to Jonathan, Terry, Yanni, Josh, and myself, 5 of us. Yeah, we just started running. We were 5 guys running from Ramsgate to Brighton and back, Bondi to Bronte and back. And we then realised that, hey, what we're doing is having such a good impact on our lives.
Yeah.
And we then made an Instagram page, which we had no intention to create it into the community that it is now. It was just about getting what we're doing out there and inviting like-minded people to come and run with us. And the reality is, I mean, running is the common denominator, but community is what people are coming for. So, yeah, we started advertising, and before we knew it, 2 years later, 2.5 years later, 65,000 members strong. We host over 1,000 to 2,000 people a week. 2 runs with 10 pop-up locations. We're all about to host weekly runs in Melbourne and Gold Coast shortly. We're doing a world tour coming up. So
beautiful.
Just to touch on a few. But yeah, like you said, the intention was never to grow into the commercial monster it is now. It was more about getting like-minded people into the same space and creating a sense of belonging for them. And that's what has allowed us to grow into what we are now, I guess.
That's amazing, man. I feel like the most amazing things in life, they just happen sort of by chance. Like your energy moves you forward, not you planning your steps and strategy. Like Steve Jobs said, right? You can only connect the dots looking back. So sitting here today, looking back over a few years, like you probably never foreseen this.
No, I mean, they say hindsight can be a terrible thing, but the reality is you have full control over your direction in life. And I think when you're authentic about what you're doing and your purpose is always pure, the reality is things are going to work out in your favour. So, yeah, we had no intention to get it to this state, but our morals and what we wanted out of it was always pure. And as a consequence, we've sort of achieved a decent size when it comes to community.
And it's growing so much as well. What, like, it's been a couple of years. This trend of run clubs and running has started, and it's sort of dissipated now. But like, there's so many run clubs that came about and sort of fell off, and they were catching on this trend. But you guys have been there consistently for a couple of 2-3 years now, and I've been to a few other ones as well. But and I obviously come to Sydney Run Club quite often. What do you think makes you guys different? Because the energy's just different. It's feels more homely.
The reality is run clubs have been around for decades, and there's some incredible run clubs out there.
Yeah.
But what it comes down to is any good operator can grow a community or a business, irrespective of what the industry is. I think a good operator can be put into any industry, and with the right skill sets, can scale any business or any community. So I think for us, our intent has always been pure. We've always put our community first, and we've had the right tool set to achieve growth in community, growth in our own personal goals, and growth in the environment that we're in. I mean, the reality is you're a product of your environment. So when you have the right people around you, you're going to attract other like-minded individuals, and that's what we've done. So like I said to you, like the notion of being around the running industry when it's cool, I'd look at that and I just think it's not like it's all about time in the market, and it's also, like I said to you, it's not about if the run club or the industry is socially trending. It's a matter of having the right skill set to scale a business or a community.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to, just having the right intent. And at the end of the day, if you're consistent or persistent on something for long enough, it's going to eventually grow to where you want it to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I've seen, man. I feel like it's, like you mentioned, the energy and the intention that you've cultivated this community with, that the community and everyone coming there and having a good time is very much a reflection of that, you know. Running is a part of it. I personally don't think people are getting up at 5:30 in the morning to come and run. Like, they're looking for something else. What do you think they're looking for?
What they're looking for is a connection.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, what we offer is a sense of belonging. So we always say that running is the common denominator, and the community or the sense of belonging that they're experiencing when they're coming down to the run club is what they're chasing. So yeah, look, running, as incredible it is, that is the common denominator within this community. What people want is genuine connection, you know, and in life experiences. And keeping people accountable is a big thing that we always talk about and leverage. It's one thing to say I'm going to the run club, but people want to rock up knowing that there's going to be 30, 40, 100, 200, 1,000 people there that are also waking up at 5:30, rain, hail or shine, and they're also there to run, and they're also there to have a coffee after. It's those connections and that sense of accountability that people are feeling. And also, for us, the hard reality is the notion of FOMO has been so powerful in this day and age that you can't not bring it up in discussion. Like, people are feeling they're missing out when they're not going. And the notion of thinking, oh, if I don't go this morning, I'm not going to see these people, I'm not going to run, and I'm not going to have that conversation that I wanted to. That's what people are thriving in their day-to-day movements. And I think that's what the most important part of any community this day and age is. It's having something that people want to be a part of.
I think you guys are utilizing that aspect of FOMO in a good way as well. People in today's world where we're just riddled with online experiences, like, and shifting more and more towards it, and with the advent of AI as well, the sense of meeting like in real life or creating experience or having that connection in person is being dissipated more and more and more. And people we're social creatures. We can't survive without it. It's fear of missing out. Like, you're genuinely facing a fear, right? And you want that sense of connection.
That's right.
So do you want to reflect on how this sense of belongingness and community has impacted like the city as a whole? I feel like the city's changed so much.
I think that's a really good point to discuss as well. And I'll go back to AI as well. And the mention is actually it's a good topic to discuss, because AI this day and age, people are seeing things online and you just don't know what's real and what's fake. And the reality is a lot of people are becoming very insecure about themselves because of what they're seeing online.
True.
But this day and age, you just don't know what is real and what's an AI crafted video.
Yeah.
And when it comes to relationships, when people are meeting online, I've always been a believer that there's three versions, right? There's a version of yourself, there's a version that you think people want of you,
Yeah.
and there's a version that you're crafting for the person you're speaking to, which is quite dangerous. So, I mean, I've always said that the most authentic relationships or the most powerful relationships are the ones that are created in person. When you're meeting someone and you're being your true and honest self and there's no boundaries. And I mean, when people meet and their intention is to date the other person they're meeting, they're creating a version of themselves that they think the other person wants.
Yeah.
And that's not authentic. And that front can't stay up that long.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before
Fall
the
apart.
cracks start. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The cracks start to show. So when you're meeting someone in person, when you're coming down to a community or a run club and you don't know the person you're meeting, it's authentic and you're being yourself and there's that attraction, whatever the attraction might be or whatever the intention it is, whether you're looking for a friend or a relationship or
Whatever,
a business
yeah.
partner, it's that authentic experience, it's that authentic relationship that you're building that is going to be long lasting. Online, there's always intentions. You're talking to someone, they might be a CEO of a company or a director or a founder or I don't know, they might be heading up a big hedge fund and there's always the intention of what can I get out of this person, which in my opinion is short-lived. But in person, you're speaking to someone and the discussions and the conversations you're having are authentic and pure. And on the back of that, you're growing a real-life connection as opposed to a online connection,
Which is shallow. Yeah, it doesn't have
short-lived, easy come, easy go, right?
Yeah.
So that is the most powerful thing about going to a community or the life or the real life in-person experiences.
Yeah.
It's the authentic connections. It's the face-to-face communicating.
Yeah. And I feel like it's gonna get, as time goes on, more and more important. Like businesses as well, they are finding ways to connect offline more and more. They're pumping so much
100%,
money
man.
into it.
Yeah, man. Every business this day and age has an ambassador program. You know, they're activating at sporting events,
Yeah.
wellness retreats. Gone are the days where businesses are putting money into online market. I mean, the conventional businesses, let's go back 10 years let's go back 30, 40 years. They're activating on locations in busy areas, shop fronts, and they're hoping for foot traffic. This day and age, people are activating trackside at races or
Yeah.
they're popping up in wellness hubs or they're activating at community locations. It's not just having your logo on a billboard at a popular spot or
Yeah.
having a shop front in a high foot traffic area. It's about being present
Yeah.
and having an experience for people to remember. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Impacting people's lives.
100%. I mean, that's what you take away, right? Someone who comes to those activations or becomes a part of it, you have an actual legit memory of that experience.
Well said.
It leaves you with an emotion that will remind you over and over again. That doesn't,
Yes.
you can't replicate that online. It's impossible.
100%. And the reality is, it's about connecting people's senses.
Yeah.
Feel, touch, smell, see, and all the emotions that they're experiencing when interacting with your brand or your product. That is what's going to get them back or going to get them online as a repeat customer or get them talking about your brand. So you're right. I mean, how many senses can you touch on when you're running an ad online?
Not many.
You know,
And even that when they're watching the ad as well, they're not fully present.
They're really not.
Or not all of their senses are fully engaged. Whereas offline, you're putting two people together who want your product or a service or whatever it may be, and they're connecting over that. So if new people become friends and create a sense of community, it's the brand to credit for.
Well
they're
said.
always circle back to
Well said.
to the business who's
And that's what they're creating. They're creating connections, relationships, and also it's having the product or the brand on site when people are releasing endorphins. When you're interacting with people and you're talking and you're enjoying the experience, organically you're going to have a sense of emotion around that product, brand, service, or brand, or
so yeah.
yeah, so it's having those emotional
Yeah.
connections that people appreciating and dwelling in this day and age.
Yeah, that's incredible, bro. I also want to really highlight how this sense of community is important for one's mental health. Like, we've lost our sense of social connection. We are social beings. It almost feels like we're living in survival, where we don't have people around us that we can mingle with, talk to, share our experiences. Like, you would get through the toughest time very easily if there's someone around you doing the same thing.
Well said.
Right? So what's your take on that? How is it affecting the mental health of people that is showing up and having these connections, and as for the wider community as well, for the whole city?
It's a great question. I've always believed that you're a product of your environment. When you're around people that generally want what's best for you, when you're around people that are getting up early to train, when you're around people that care about their health, physically, emotionally, mentally, you are going to be the same person. And it's having the right skill set to understand and position yourself in those environments or communities that will lead to growth. So again, when you're waking up early and you're training and you're getting ready for the day ahead, you're going into your morning fresh. You've socialized, you've been physically active, you've discussed your needs and wants in life and your dreams and your aspirations. It's very hard not to be proactive and not to be motivated or inspired to have a great day when you're doing those sort of things. So when you are putting yourself in environments where people are on the same wavelength as you, or even if you're not on the same wavelengths on around you, you are going to become a better version of yourself, because you're a product of your environment. So it's about enabling yourself with the right people that will give you the tools to grow into the person you want to be.
100%. That's so well said, bro. And people don't understand how much your environments, the circumstances that you create, impact
100%.
you as a person.
And that's, we see it ourselves. For those that don't know, Parmeet and I are very good friends outside this podcast as well. So every time we catch up, it's, hey, let's grab a quick coffee. But it leads to 2-3 hours of conversating about health, about business, about physical activity, aspirations, goals, and I always leave feeling inspired.
Bro,
I feel refreshed, and I feel energetic to do something with my day and achieve something. So on a small level, again, we feel that when we interact, 100%. It's about having people that are on the same wavelength that we've experienced. So
I'm grateful. Like, connections like these and relationships like these is what really fills up your cup, and then you can use that cup to give to other people.
That's very well said.
I've always believed in the power of community. I feel like the easiest way to accomplish your goals or to change is to surround yourself with people who are on that trajectory.
100%.
Right? Just naturally you will fall onto that path. So for someone, and this is something I'm personally curious about as well, for someone who wants to create some sort of sense of community around them, and that could be around running, that could be around swimming, health, pottery, like painting, doesn't matter, whatever it is. It's not what you're doing, but it's the coming of people together with a shared purpose. So someone wanting to do that on a small or a big level, what advice would you give to them?
First thing is, find out what you love in life. Find out what gets you excited about talking.
It's got to be innate.
Sorry?
It's got to be innate.
It has to. What gets you excited on a day-to-day basis? So find out what you love in life. Then find a way in which you enjoy doing it. Then share your passion with others and discuss it, talk about it. Don't be scared to put it on social media. And eventually, the old saying is, plant some seeds, water them, watch them grow. Or with the community, find what you love, be consistent, share the information, knowledge you're learning, and the community will grow.
Absolutely.
So it's one step at a time. The hardest part is always getting started. For someone out there that is looking to start any community, your start date should be today. Like, start putting the path down.
It was yesterday, but you can start today.
You start there with yesterday, really, but we're going to be generous. Start today or start tomorrow. Really, man. And the reality is, if what I always tell people is there's no ego in community. There's no
Yeah.
ego. There's no right. There's no wrong.
Yeah.
It's just about getting started. You know,
Collective is more bigger than the individual.
100%. Yeah, that's really well said. That's really well said, bro. That's
Yeah.
what it's about.
And I like what you started with, like that intention really
Yeah.
matters. Like if you're doing it for some extrinsic outcome, it will only last so long. But if it's something you really love and have genuine intention for, like you find joy in the process doing it. The outcome doesn't matter. And if it's something you love, you'll keep doing it forever, basically.
That's right. And when your intention is pure, people see that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's energy, like.
It's energy. It's energy. So when you have the right principles and morals and your intention is pure, you're organically going to grow.
Yeah.
And I'm a strong believer that repetition in any community is also key. The more you're at something, the better you become at what you're doing, and people feed off that.
Yeah.
And the energy you put out is authentic and pure because you've done it for so long, and you are a product of your environment. If you're creating the environment, then it's very hard not to grow a community, right? It all links in very well. Like it all links in quite purely.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to getting down there, finding what you love, repeatedly doing the same thing, and watching the butterflies come to your garden.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
And the intention, energy is right, they will
The
come.
energy's there.
Yeah,
You're watering your garden. The intention's pure.
Yeah, we're very powerful. We can definitely create that. I want to touch on product of your environment.
Yes.
Like, that is so profound.
Yeah.
How did you learn? Did you always know that? How did you come about learning that?
It's a great question. I think for me, the one learning I've had in life that is a great reflection of the statement you're a product of your environment is, again, when you're spending time with people that want what's generally best for you, no matter what you put forward or what issue you might have or what concerns you're discussing, they're always going to have or curate an answer for your problem. So when you're around people that, the reality in life is people want what's best for you, but they never really want you to do better than themselves.
True.
It's a very dangerous, limbo to be around. So when you find people that generally want what's best for you, you hold on to them. And when those people are in your life and there's a problem that comes up, there's never a, like when there's an issue in life, there's always a solution, right? With every problem is a solution. And when people in life want what's best for you, and you realize that no matter what you're putting forward, there's always a discussion that's being made, your problems in life become easier to solve. And that's always easier when you're around people that are similar to you. And when you have people that are similar, and if you have genuine intentions for others in life and they have the same for you, no matter what the issue is or the concern is, you're going to achieve a great solution.
Yeah.
So, again, if you want to be successful in business, you hang out with people that are doing what you want. If you want to be a good runner, you hang out with good runners. If you want to be healthy in life, you hang out with people that are healthy.
Yeah.
You are a product of your environment, as discussed.
Yeah.
You know, and that all comes down to knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Applied knowledge. Yeah.
Applied knowledge is power. That's right. So if you're having those discussions and you all want to grow in the same way, then you're going to be a catalyst of that.
Yeah. If the environment, if you are intentional about cultivating your environment in a way that reflects your own core values, it will make it easier for you to then embody them as well.
Well said. Well said.
Did you learn this the hard way? Did something happen in your life that led to this profound learning?
100%. I at a young age was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So at the time I was 21, I was taking on the world, I was fit, I was healthy, I thought I was invincible. I didn't know what was important in life. At 21 I was traveling the world, I was running at 100 miles. I wasn't giving myself time to relax, recover, and again, we thought we had it. At that age, you think you have everything sorted.
Yeah.
But the reality is you don't. And for me, when the going gets tough, you know who's really there for you. you know what is important in life, not what we think is important. I mean, the reality is family, health, and being grateful for every day is at the core of what life's about. These other things that we stress about on a day-to-day basis really mean nothing. They mean shit in 10 years' time. So I think for me, that was a big wake-up call, and that was a notion where I realised, okay, well, life is simple. Don't make it complicated.
Mm.
And when the going gets tough, you know who's really there for you and who wants what's best for you.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing well in life, everyone's around, everyone is there for the good times. But again, you know who's there for you when you need it most, when you have nothing to offer, I guess.
And sometimes you, unfortunately or fortunately, have to learn that lesson the hard way. Like
100%.
life has a way of teaching you, you know.
Oh, in life, every success people are seeing, they've gone through 30 failures. And they're not failures, they're lessons in life.
Yeah.
That's something you've always said, right? It's education, applied education. When you make mistakes in life, it's all about growth.
Yeah.
It's
like
learning.
school fees, I call
School
it.
fees, yeah. Another way to put it. Yeah, so
Nice, man. So that experience really shaped your perspective in life, you reckon?
what I realized was we have no control over what happens to us. And all we have control is how we react to things. And
Mm.
when you react in a manner that's positive,
Yeah.
and you react in a way that is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Maybe a reflection of who you want to be or embody.
Yeah, I mean, my perspective on life drastically changed. I very quickly realized that as a human, there's your core values, and we sometimes get distracted by social cues and trends, and we think or we prioritize manners in life that really they don't mean much to us. Really, people don't care
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Mm.
So for me, I found as a human, I was stripped right back, and my perspective on life drastically changed, and I realized what was important: my family, my health, the small wins in life, waking up and being with people that are your core personnel. That's what's important, not the social expectation we put on ourselves.
Mm. It's very well said. Do you think, I mean, it's obviously a terrible thing to go through, but do you look back at it positively? Do you think you needed that experience to shape you to be the person that you are today, and that is a voice and an inspiration for the community around,
Well said. I mean, probably a unfavorable opinion, but at the core, what it was is it's a notion of trauma, and I think in life, everyone experiences trauma,
Yeah.
and traumas are probably a good thing. Traumas shape us to be the person that we are, and for me, that allowed me to become wiser, smarter, more appreciative. My faith became stronger, and my realization of what's important in life grew significantly. So I think everyone in life will experience a sort of a notion of trauma, and traumas are good. They allow you to grow. Traumas lead to growth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably one of the best, believe it or not, it's probably the best thing that happened to me. As crazy as it might sound, is again, it's allowed me to grow in life, and yeah, you don't stress over things that you used to, and you don't get so worked up over small things in life, and you appreciate life for what it is, right?
It's interesting how you say, like, hitting rock bottom
Yeah.
was the best thing that happened to you, because interestingly enough, I have another friend who you also know, Rami,
Yeah.
who went through
Absolute gentleman,
cancer
by
as
the way.
well. Yeah,
A lot of time for him, a lot of
great,
love for him.
great,
Yeah.
great human being. But he describes it the same way as well. Like it's the best thing that happened to me, because before that I was living obliviously. Like I had no sense of direction. I was living a good life, very happy, healthy, traveling the world. But you need something to shake your foundation that brings you back to your roots. And unfortunately, it has to be something that can shake your foundation, right? So thank you for sharing that journey. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are facing a lot of hardships, And in the moment, it may seem like you don't know where this is going to lead to or how this is going to end up. But I feel like when we're born, we look like our parents.
Yes.
But when we die, we look like our decisions.
Well said.
And it's not what happens to you, but what you do in light of that, like how you respond, that shapes you,
100%.
like you said as well.
Said.
So I'm just grateful that you shared it so vulnerably, and it's made you the person that you are today, right?
Thank you. No, well said.
What are you most proud of
in life?
Yeah.
What I'm most proud of in life is being a loving, caring person that puts other people first. And maybe that's my downfall in life, but I've always put others in front of myself, and I've always wanted what's best for others. And that could be a shortfall, but it's something that I think in the long run, as humans, we're always rewarded for. It's doing what's right for people around you and being honest and truthful about things. I think with those morals and principles in life, doors will always open.
Yeah.
And I'm also proud of the relationships over the years that I've built and grown. Because I think when you're a good person in life and you have good people around you and you build good relationships, as an individual, you're happy.
You naturally, like I've seen as well, like you are so abundant.
Thank you.
And when you're so whole, like you don't want anything, like all you want to do is give. And I can go back to so many examples with myself as well. Like you just, man, I just love your energy. It's because it affects you on a deeper level, and it paves the path for other people to follow that journey. And it's all about sharing at the end of the day, right? What is the impact you're leaving on the people that you interact with? What is the energy that you leave behind? That's what they remember you by.
Well said.
Right? So that's beautifully seen. So
and that's really, I will touch on that. Like,
yeah.
Your energy is so important in life. Energy is contagious. If you're around an energy that is vibrant, that is positive, as a consequence, it's going to rub off on you.
100%.
And when you're with someone that is always positive, is always happy and energetic, you're going to leave feeling re-energized.
Yeah.
You know, and energy in life, it's an ocean of flow. It's contagious, and it is so vital to being happy. And happiness is key, right?
Yeah.
And we see that every day, every morning. If we're down at a run club and we're upset or we're tired, and we show that, people are going to feel the same. But when you are positive and you are energetic and you're putting out the best version of yourself, it's contagious. And it rubs off on people. Absolutely. And it's the best way to start any morning, any day. So that's a very important thing in life.
100%. I feel like your biggest responsibility in life is to be able to maintain a state of mind and body
Well said.
that you want to represent and leave people with. And man, when I look at you, like it's always, I genuinely always admire your energy and positivity, and I just want to really
thank you.
Curious to know is what do you do or what measures do you take in your life to maintain this level of state and mind and body that can impact and inspire so many people in the process?
It's a good question. The reality is, no matter how hard something is in life, there's always someone out there that's doing it tougher. So if I'm ever feeling down, upset, or I need some motivation, I always take a step back and think, okay, well, there is someone out there that is in a much worse position than I am. Therefore, I need to get up and keep going. You know, the saying, if I want to run fast, there's someone that can't walk. If I want to walk fast, there's someone that can't use their legs. You know? So there's always people out there that are worse off in life. And I think it's just being appreciative and being thankful for what we have in our life. And I think faith is a big deal. I
Mm.
mean, everyone's got their own faith of some sort, but it's always taking that time to thank the bigger presence in life for what we have in our life. Um, and it's also just being grateful.
Yeah.
Being grateful.
What I'm hearing is it takes a shift in perspective
Yes.
and just changing your sight from what's missing to what's present.
Well, that's you've nailed it. You've put that in a fantastic way. And on that, your perspective is also shaped by your perception of how you see things.
Hmm.
So if you're looking at something and you're trying to find negatives in everything that there is in life, your perspective on life is going to be negative.
Yeah, that's what
But
life
if your
brings
perception
you.
on things is positive and your perception is, okay, well, glass half full, right? If you look at a cup and it's empty, it's empty. Oh, there's no positives in that. You know, so it's fulfilling everything you do in life and giving it the energy and giving it the mindset of, hey, like this is good. I'll make this a good thing.
Yeah,
You can always turn anything in life into a positive.
100%. I think it's like practicing gratitude or
Yes.
seeing something through a certain perspective. It's habitual as well. And if you're always focused on consciously or subconsciously on what's missing, no matter how much you have in life, your lens and your perspective will always try and focus on what's missing.
That's right. That's
Right?
right.
And there's always going to be something missing. There's good and bad. It just comes down to what you look at.
100%. That's right. Very well said. And that's right. There is always good and bad in life. But the more energy you put on the good in life, the more it's going to compound.
Yeah. And that requires a sense of presence and awareness, right?
And that's a big thing, being present.
Yeah.
Being present where you are. Like every location in life or every experience in life, there's positive. Like any person you meet in life, right? No matter where they are, no matter what they do for work, every single person in life we can learn off. Every conversation, there's an effective part of it that you're going to take out and grow as a person.
Mm.
So everyone you speak to in life, you give the same respect, you give the same time. As a human, you're going to grow and you're going to learn so much because you're taking a little bit out of everyone to build the best character or the best version of yourself. And that all comes down to energy. Like you give people the energy they deserve and you give them the conversation they deserve, and you're going to take a little part out of it that's going to help you grow as a person.
100%. And it's like we're going so deep into our state of being and our core values and stuff. It's beautiful to see the community that you've created is a reflection of everything that you're talking about now. So it pays off. Like that's the payoff, right? In a way.
No, thank you, man. And that's, again, we just try to keep it as simple as possible and just do the right thing by everyone that comes down. So, yeah.
Beautiful, man. Sydney Run Club has become, arguably, I would say, one of the biggest run clubs in the world. It's only been a few years. You guys are making big, massive waves for the right reasons, and you guys are putting the right energy out there, which it's impacting in the right ways. Like nothing just happens if you don't have the right intention. It'll fall apart. So, do you want to touch on where is this going? What's the trajectory? Just a little bit. Nothing. Yeah.
No, thank you. I mean, for us, we're having a lot of fun with it. Again,
Yeah.
5 good friends.
Fun is important, though.
We're having so much fun with it, man. Again, 5 good friends: Josh, Terry, Yanni, Jonathan, and myself, Emilio. For us, again, we're doing what we love. We're running. We're staying social. We've all got different backgrounds, from sales to tech to entertainment, nightclub industry. So we're doing what we love, which is building community and running, and we're putting our little skill sets into it. Hey, buddy. Sorry, this little guy.
Okay.
So we're doing what we love, man. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I love this. This is so natural.
he's a cute little fella. Where's it going? So again, we are doing, so yes, we're a run club, we're a community, but on the back of that, we've hosted some of the biggest DJs globally.
Yeah.
We've partnered with some of the biggest brands. Shout out to Powerade, shout out to JBL, shout out to Athlete's Food. And we're just, again, we're focusing on our partners, our good quality partners. We're growing that relationship. The products that we're sharing are ones that we believe in ourselves, ones that we use on a daily basis. So we're expanding on our good long-term partners. We're doing what we love. We're running. We're putting cool events on for the community. We are expanding on a global stage. We're going to be running in 2 other locations in Australia. So Melbourne's coming
Oh,
soon,
oh
Gold Coast
wow.
coming soon.
Oh
Very
wow.
excited about
Cool.
that. Yes, yes.
Nice.
We've got a world tour coming up, which
Beautiful.
we're excited about. Also a little bit nervous, but
Yeah.
like anything in life, any growth comes from nerves. But
It does. Yeah.
yeah, look, at the heart of it, Parmeet, like we're doing what we love and we're doubling down on what the community wants, and we're having so much fun with it, you know.
I love
And
that,
that's
man.
what's the most important thing: doing what you love and enjoying where you're spending your time.
I think just spreading this across in different locations, which I didn't know about. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing. I think it's exciting news for wherever you guys move, and spread that again sense of community and belongingness. Um, Absolutely love that, bro. So where if somebody wants to join, come through, tell them where they can come, what time, and trust me, guys, it's like these are real humans with real energy. It's not stuff you see online, to be honest.
No.
There's just a lot of authenticity, and that's what attracts people, right? So where can they experience it?
2 flagship runs. First one is, let's go during the week. Wednesday mornings, 5:30 a.m. at Ramsgate Beach House, and that's a light 5k run from Ramsgate to Brighton and back. And then I'd call it our flagship run. Our grand final every week is Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. down at Bondi, at Bondi Pavilion. And that run, I mean, we've topped out at 2,500 people, so it gets big.
That is
It gets really big.
insane.
Yeah, it's become a bit of a juggernaut.
Do you wanna touch on like how it's changing the Sydney
Yeah.
city? How is it
Yeah, I
changing?
mean,
Yeah,
I think what we're doing is, again, run clubs have been around for a very long time, and we take our hat off. There's some incredible run clubs out there. We love a lot of the big run clubs, and we love seeing them grow. And I mean, we love partnering with them, and yeah, they've been around for a very long time. Running's been around as long as humanization's been around, right? So what we're seeing now is people are jumping onto running, and it's the non-athlete or the conventional, that's human.
Yeah.
They're all starting to run. And what we're seeing is people aren't just running. I mean, after their workouts, they're running during work. They're running in the morning. It's becoming a household
Staple, yeah.
sport. You know, there's people are running marathon. I mean, marathon numbers are through the roof.
Yeah.
Australia now, the Sydney Marathon is an Abbott's Marathon, which is massive.
It's insane.
It's crazy, and that team, I mean, Sydney Marathon team is incredible.
Yeah.
They've done some awesome things, but running Sydney's becoming a wellness city. Gone are the days where, I mean, the city is an incredible spot, and I think we should be on the global map, but we have so many incredible wellness spots that are taking off, and so many run clubs that are doing so well, and track clubs and swimming groups, and the list goes on. We are becoming a wellness hub, and we have the infrastructure for it, and it's just a matter of time before, I think Bondi is already on the map, but it's a matter of time before the world starts seeing Sydney for what we are, and that is a wellness-driven, fitness-influenced city. That's what we are.
I agree.
And I hope we are pioneering that from the front. I mean, we're trying to, and we're putting out as much content as we can. It's just about exposure. I mean, the traction online is massive.
Yeah.
It's about showing people, hey, come Sydney. Not do we only have landmarks? We have communities all over the city that are doing incredible things.
No, I definitely agree. Like this, you guys are already definitely making their mark. The city as a whole and Sydney Run Club as well. People are traveling all across the world. Like when someone's coming to Sydney, going to the morning run club is like one of the main attractions.
Man, we have people that come down on a Friday and they tell us, hey, we're doing an Australian tour. We have 10 days and we've come to Sydney on Friday because you're running on Friday.
That's like crazy, right?
It's incredible. Like we have some friends from Pennsylvania, and a whole study group from Penn State came to Sydney, and there was 30 of them. And they only came to Sydney to try the run club. They were on exchange in Melbourne, and they came to Sydney for 3 days for the run club, which we find incredible. So yes, our engagement, we're on 20 mil engagement a month now, and a big part of that is in the US. I mean, we have a massive European presence. The UK numbers are crazy. So we are trending on global stage, which is incredible. But more importantly, I think wellness as a whole is trending at the moment. So
100%.
it's about getting involved. It's about trying it yourself, understanding why people are raving about run clubs, why people are raving over these coffee raves, this morning trade.
Yeah.
Go experience it. Go give it a crack. Like it's crazy. It's such a great environment. It's really good to be a part of. So if you haven't tried it just yet, whether you come to Run Club, whether you go to 440, which is another Sydney
Right.
base, whether you go to, there's so many good run clubs out there. You know, I mean, Chinatown Run Club's awesome. Run Fly's awesome. 440 are incredible. Sydney Striders are cool. Strava Sharks are amazing. There's so many amazing run clubs.
Yeah.
Go try them. Sydney Run Club's also amazing. So
It's the best.
come down and try ours, obviously. But yeah, no, there's so many cool run clubs out there, and so many guys have been doing it for so long. And I mean, credit to all of them. I mean, like I said to you, it's not about having a run club whilst it's trending or whilst it's cool. It's about the operators behind it. Like any good operator can jump into any industry and succeed. A good operator will take on any project or any run club, and if they know what people want, they will be around for a very long time.
Absolutely.
And credit to all those run clubs that have been around for so long. It's a testimony to your character and you as an operator. So yeah,
Well said, man.
go try a run club, go join a run club, go join a community. It'll be the best thing you've ever done.
Yeah, community is going to be life-changing. I think credit to this city. I am so eternally grateful. Like, I rave about Sydney so much. I've lived across London for 5 years, Dubai
Amazing.
for 3 years. I've traveled a lot as well. There's no place in the world like Sydney. Like you said, these communities and as a whole, we're pioneering what wellness looks like. Like, morning life has become the new nightlife. People are focused on their health. People are not going out drinking 3, 4 in the morning, just getting pissed drunk, affecting their health,
Yeah.
feeling miserable the next 3, 4
Well
days.
said.
They're getting out in the morning, creating that sense of camaraderie, doing something good for their
That's
health.
right.
It's really paving what the future generations will look like. And when I come Bondi at morning 5 a.m., I swear 5 a.m., 6 a.m. is more packed than 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. And that says a lot
That
about
says
the
something.
city.
That's right.
Bro, like hundreds and like thousands of runners. There's a group of swimmers, like few hundred people
It's
going
crazy.
for a swim.
Salties, they're an incredible group as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Like cycling, people are meditating, doing breath work. People are like, there's so Zumba, like dancing. There's so much stuff going on. Like, before the sun is out, the city comes alive. And I'm so proud to be here.
Very well. And think about the impact it's having.
Yeah.
You're waking up early, you're doing something good for yourself, you're going to your day-to-day movements, or you're going to work feeling energetic, feeling sort of happy and at a place of ease. So, I mean, nightlife was a big thing 20, 30 years ago. You go out, I mean, typically the common denominator is alcohol. You go home, you don't feel the best, you wake up, you're recovering. Morning trade, you're physical, you're active, you're meeting people, you're socializing. It's such a long-term
Even the
positive impact.
high you get is better than alcohol.
Incredible. Have you tried an ice bath in the morning? You have, obviously.
Oh, it's insane.
Ice baths
bro.
at 6 a.m. The high you get, it's crazy. So you're right. There's so many. It's such a positive impact to have on yourself as an individual, and when everyone's doing it collectively, the environment is thriving. And anyone, if you haven't experienced it, go down to Bondi at 6 a.m. on a Friday morning.
It's life-changing.
It is life-changing.
Absolutely. Like, I've never seen anything like this. Growing up, I had no exposure to stuff like this. Like, I see people around there talking about just running a marathon and doing 100K so casually. Like, growing up, I never knew like a marathon or 100K was like something a normal person can do.
Yeah.
And it's shaped my life so much as well. I'm so incredibly grateful to be a part of this city and part of this community and everyone that shapes it
said.
to be the place that it is.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're running 100 Ks in a few weeks or a few months.
Yeah,
That's
5
massive.
months. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
huge.
Like, I never could foresee that. Like,
Massive.
and I'm not a runner or anything like this. I started a few years ago. I started with 4K, 5K. Like, before I started running, I ran like 20K the whole year.
It's massive.
right? So it's like you said, man, you're a product of your environment. So just surrounding myself with people like yourselves and the community, and just being in Sydney, man, it's
Yeah.
so electric. Like
It is.
and when you invest in yourself, when you see yourself progressing, being healthy, it makes you respect yourself more. You
Very well
feel a
said.
sense of pride for yourself, you know?
And that's right. Sometimes investing in yourself isn't all about the monetary amount you put down. It's
No.
time.
Yes.
Put yourself in the right environments. That's investing in yourself. Give
100%.
yourself every opportunity to succeed in anything that you do in life. That's
Yeah.
investing in yourself.
100%.
You know, it's not all about buying an ebook or getting an e-course or getting a mentor. How about you double down on what's important in life? Invest in your time in good environments.
100%.
You know, and get your body doing something that it's benefit for you, like it's beneficial.
Absolutely.
So-
And that process just becomes easier if
100%.
you're doing it with people around you that are doing the same thing.
Repetition.
So that's the core message of the podcast. I'm truly grateful to be in the city, be a part of this community, have this relationship with you. It's tremendously impacted my life, and I hope everyone gets a chance to experience it.
Mate, you're a gentleman, and
Um,
mate, we're blessed to have someone like you pushing the wiser community and getting people on to have a conversation and getting different perspectives on life as a whole. So
100%. That's been my learning. Mind is the biggest limitation, and if you overcome the mind, you can overcome anything. And
if you control the mind, you
yes,
can overcome anything,
100%,
right?
100%.
Well said. Very well said.
Thank you so much for coming
No,
on, brother.
thank you for having me. It's been
I'm
incredible.
so grateful. Give me a
Thank-
hug.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. No, I really appreciate
Let's
you,
do
man.
it. I'm so glad. This is the first time we're doing it with this view, with this incredible man. It's all worth it. Hi guys, it's Parmeet. I just wanted to touch on this quickly. Over 80% of you guys listening are not subscribed to the show. The more subscribers we have, the easier it becomes for us to share this message with as many people as possible. You never know whose life it can change. So please hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.